Welcome to the Chinese Takeout Podcast, episode 4, with no guests so far.
No guests, nope. I'm sorry.
And,
I'm really sorry about
yeah,
that. Maybe we record this like once every.
We're supposed to have a massive audience when we're doing it live.
Okay, I'm not gonna do this if you guys can't give me content.
If you just don't join, what's the fucking point?
Was that girl on Twitch like a few months ago? Like, if you don't pledge $5, like, what's the point of watching my stream? Like Netflix, you get a lot of movies, and here you can get like my streams.
I didn't see that. I never saw that.
It was like this girl bitching that like this dude was like, I'm so poor, and like, I'm sorry, I love your streams, I just can't afford to subscribe or whatever. And she was like, you must be horrible with managing money, and if you can't even afford $5 a month, then you know what, you shouldn't be watching my streams. Yeah. And this girl was completely serious, and she tried to do an apology, and Drew Gooden, if you know who that is, he made a whole video on it, and he explains it a lot better than me. But she made like a whole ass apology where she was just sitting at her computer for 8 minutes straight, being like, yeah. So if you have any questions about what I did, tell me. And then she just like read chat for like 8 minutes. Was like, okay, bye, and that was the entire thing. It was a great apology. She had a heart of gold. I can really respect her afterward.
Oh yes.
So let's talk. let's talk about.
You may hear my fan in the background because it's hot as hell. It's just starting. Summer's starting. So I apologize for that. But fuck you if you complain.
I don't apologize though. I don't apologize for that. It's not my doing. Sorry. Sorry, idiot.
You know what? Since you guys are such pussies, I'm gonna put it on 2 because right now it's on 3. And
that's like -1 number from 3 because you can't handle the extreme.
Yeah, you can't handle the extreme of 3. Nobody can.
Speaking of 3 E's, E3 is that? Is that time of year? Is that time of year? Hold on. Let me see.
I didn't pay attention to much of E3, except for.
Yeah, I didn't give a shit this year. I just looked on the Steam page.
Yeah.
So E3.
I just really how Dying Light did their own thing. It was good. Good on them.
We got. I'll look at the Steam page right now. I'll pull it up. E3 for PC gaming specifically.
I did watch the Nintendo one this morning. We're filming this on June 15th.
I didn't see that though, because I'm not a little bitch.
Okay.
I love shooting games.
It was actually pretty good.
Oh, what do they have in it?
They had a Danganronpa remaster collection. No. Yeah, now I'm never playing Switch again. Okay,
oh boy, that hurt my throat.
What else did they have? They had Monkey Ball. They had Monkey Ball.
Monkey Ball? New Monkey Ball?
Yeah, 1, 2, and 1 deluxe remastered in one collection.
Oh boy.
And also
Sega, please release a new Monkey Ball game, Sega, please.
No, that's
please
really good. That's maybe better than a new game.
It's progress, but like it'd be cool if like you did like Sonic Mania with Monkey Ball, Sega.
Oh yeah.
I would love that. Please do it.
Just play Marble It Up. I don't know, but And then there was also a Mario Party, which has all the classic boards and mini games. They're bringing back a bunch of mini games and boards and shit.
Okay, I think I have to buy a Switch now.
Yeah, and it supports online play.
That sounds great.
Yeah, and there was the Tekken guy who's going in Smash. I don't really care about Smash.
Oh yeah, no one gives a shit. If you like Smash and you're watching this video, I'm gonna smash your face. Oh, Nathan's back. Hey man, what's up? Go. Yeah, let's get it. Let's get you in here, man.
Let's get it.
Oh, so unfortunately, my mother has to work in the morning, so
that's great.
I can't stream anymore. Instead, I'm gonna do a really loud fart.
Okay.
All right.
With your butt, Nathan. With your butt.
Oh, my headset fell off. What was that?
With your butt, Nathan, not your mouth. Okay, we want the real, authentic experience. We want animated James. Come out here.
I like how no one's joined.
Oh, did he mute his microphone?
Yeah, did
I think he muted it.
I muted my microphone on accident. What else can I can slap my microphone.
Good. Oh, you can do that thing,
Oh yeah. Here my microphone's tangled around my leg. All right, there we go. All right.
I meant
There we
making the
go.
boom arm, but that works.
It's not connected.
We have the same boom arm. I can just do that.
Oh, you mean
You mean?
Yeah.
I mean the grandma from Yeah.
Be quiet.
Okay. 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 All right. Where are we? Okay.
Can you get your mom on the podcast?
Yeah.
Mom!
Oh my God!
I'll be right back.
He's dead.
I'll be right back.
He's
Get her
dead.
on the podcast. Get her on the podcast.
No, I need you to say something.
She's gonna be
Come here.
pissed.
Come here. Come here. Come here. You want to say something? Here we go. She's not looking amused. She doesn't think this is funny. You want to say something? I'll put it closer to her mouth. Maybe you can hear her breathing.
Should this even go in?
I don't know.
Yes, get her to say a word.
She didn't say anything. I just
Please
took it in her mouth and
Politely ask her to say swag.
She didn't know.
Mom!
Stop, Nate.
Mom, can you say swag? I need you to say swag. There's a guy inside that barn. In both these barns.
Oh, he's
Okay.
playing Fortnite gamer.
I'm gonna. Yo, I'm about to gank this dude. I missed all his shots!
Dude, you're so loud. You're gonna get us.
Oh my god, I actually just pickaxed a guy with like a scar.
We don't like him. Anyway,
Wait, I'm
What's-
wondering
what
why
other
the
games-
fucking OBS like the desktop audio just became overblown as fuck. I'm worried about that.
oh no.
I guess I'll do this.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
You're recording now?
I just started. Okay, yeah, let's go.
Alright.
Alright. We're back from Nathan screaming and also the audio being overblown. I might leave like 1 second of it in.
Yeah, I think you should really just get.
Yeah.
Oh, what a fun noise! What games we had from E3 on PC from the Steam store page? We got Guardians of the Galaxy,
Oh yeah.
Halo Infinite. I
What's
actually
with the
kind of typed that
Stalker
one.
2 thing? Why they're calling it Stalker 2 when it's
Yeah,
like the
instead
fourth
of
one?
there's already Stalker 2. I'm pretty sure that's Colin Trandall. Isn't that 2? I don't even know. If you're a Stalker fan watching this video, I don't like
Yeah,
you.
hello, Nathan.
Anyway, we also had a game that I'm actually excited for, Psychonauts 2, available for purchase now, which is very exciting. I'm glad they
Finally
revealed some
available to
info on that.
purchase.
Yeah, I can actually pre-order it. Apparently, it's available August 25th, not 2050. That's fun. I'm going to probably buy that if I have money. I like the first one. It was fun. Great art style. It looks honestly fun, and I'm pretty sure, to my knowledge, the entire crew of Psychonauts 1 is also working on 2, if not the entire, at least mainly entire. I could be wrong, though. If I'm wrong,
Yeah, that game sounds
then
good. You know, Ratchet and Clank 2.
that'd be
I can't
funny.
wait for it.
yeah, I cannot wait for the new Jack and Daxter guys. I think that's going to be simply awesome.
Can't wait for the new
we
Last
also-
of Us Part 2.
Oh boy, you know it. Life is Strange Remastered. The game came out like 2 years ago.
Yeah,
didn't
why
it?
is it remastered? Why
Yeah, I don't know. Battlefield 2042. I'm actually excited for this one from the
that
trailer.
actually does look good.
It looks like a lot of fun. Battlefield 1 will probably remain my favorite Battlefield unless this one somehow becomes as immersive and fun as that one in terms of gunplay and just general fun. Like
Yeah.
fun play. And that would be great. I'm excited to see that. You got Forza Horizon 5. Who gives a shit? Slime Rancher 2. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, what? Who gives a shit?
Yeah. Resident Evil Village. That game already came out. I still want to play it, but I don't have money, so no. And I think for notable games on PC, at least being featured on Steam, that's about it. I didn't pay shit attention to E3 this year. Let's look at E3 2021 games. Let's look that up on Google. See what we get.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Elden Ring.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of excited for Elden Ring because I like the Souls games.
Yeah.
I
Can't
really
wait for
like
Dark
one.
Souls Part 1. No, Dark Souls 1 Part 6. I don't know.
Yeah,
They're all the same game.
actually, it would be Demon Souls Part 6, I believe. It'd be Demon Souls Part 6. Demon Souls first.
Yeah.
Breath of the Wild
Yeah.
2. That's a game.
Yeah, that's gonna be great. I bet.
Yeah, nobody cares about that one. I don't know who. I don't know who like would want that. I
Yeah.
don't like Zelda. Was Metroid Prime 4 in E3?
No, instead they
This
showed
year?
Metroid Dread, which is like a they it was meant to be a DS game like 10 years ago and then they canceled it and now suddenly they brought it
Oh,
back.
that one. I remember seeing that in like some like canceled video or like some shit, like one of those top 10 lists, like those listicles kind of thing. I don't know why they'd remake that. I don't know why they wouldn't give news on Prime 4 because literally everybody wants Prime 4. I don't know a single person who doesn't want that. But you know, there's a new Starfield.
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay. There's a new Starfield. I'm kind of excited for that one. I didn't play any of the prior Starfield, but you know, it looks like a bit of fun. Wait.
Yo, they
a
announced
second.
Shin Megami Tensei 5.
Oh boy.
I remember when, for some reason, the entire Super Monkey Ball community was just shitting on it, just attacking it. They're like, "Wow, this game is so fucking shit. I fucking hate. Let's get this doors." I don't know why
Nice.
that happened, but I also don't doubt it is shit.
Apparently, we got Final Fantasy Origins, the 2002 PlayStation 1 game, being announced.
What? What?
It sounds like a lot of fun. Pokemon's Legends. This one actually looked kind of cool from the trailers I saw of it prior to E3. I don't know if this was showcased. It seemed to be in like a very very early beta, but it honestly looks like kind of fun. It looks very similar to Breath of the Wild, but I don't know. Who knows? Final Fantasy 6, 16, 16. That's cool. It apparently wasn't announced, so I don't know why Google's giving me that result.
Yeah,
Splatoon 3.
The year? Well, no, it was like
That was like in
it was like
February,
in
I think.
March or February. I don't know,
Yeah, I remember being there for that direct. I don't know why they're making Splatoon 3.
because it's good.
I mean, like Splatoon 2 is like fine though. I don't think there needs to be. No, it needs to be another Splatoon, but like
I think both were really good.
I liked one. I liked one a lot, and I haven't played 2, but I bet it's great. I'm just kind of. It seems kind of underwhelming for Splatoon 3 to be announced. It feels like the game that like was at the very bottom of everybody's minds to be like
Really,
announced.
I'm wondering why so soon.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Why it's so soon? When did Splatoon 2 come out? Like 2018?
Like 17, I don't know.
Let me see. July 21st, 2017. That's kind of recent, you know,
Yeah.
at least in like Nintendo time. You know, I remember the game coming out like yesterday, honestly, but I don't know. If you're excited for Splatoon 3, I'm proud of you. I hope you have a
Steven.
wonderful evening. Hi, Steven. And oh no, that's a doujinshi. I don't want to click on that. Oh fuck no, they're 14.
What?
Nothing. It was like on the top results for Splatoon 2. What the fuck?
Oh no!
Yeah. So beside that, E3, that seemed pretty cool. If you wanna hear people what they're like, what they know, what they're talking about, talk about E3, and go to YouTube and search up E3, and you'll probably get some results.
Watch Game Ranks.
Game ranks again? Is that the one with the eagle guy?
Yeah.
Ah, yeah. That's like the most generic YouTube channel ever. It's like they're machines there. They're AI. They aren't real. Latest from Game Ranks. Actually, this is not latest. But we got 10 video game cheaters who were humiliated. Humiliated on YouTube. That seems like a bit of fun. if you want to go watch that video. Shout out to Game Ranks. They're a very small channel. I think a big channel like us really needs to shout them out. You know, they make great content. Anyway, we got what else we got from E3 this year?
We got the PS6.
PS6. That's always great to hear. Honestly, I'm excited for the PS8.
I'm waiting for the
PS8.
But what about the PS 8.5?
Yeah, I don't know about that one. Man. What about like PS 8 Plus? Like, I'm wondering how they're gonna make that.
What about like
model
PS8 Pro? You know.
What about PS8 Pro Max?
Oh shit.
Yeah, this is where shit's getting real. PS8 Pro Max Air Pro MacBook. Sorry, not PS Book Professional.
PS Book.
I just imagine a book with like a PlayStation logo on it. Not even a laptop.
I just remembered the Disney laptop, the Asus laptop.
Oh, those. Was it Asus or
I think it was
ASIO? ASIO.
No, it was
like
for sure
Disney's.
Asus.
Oh, let's see. I want to see the Disney laptop. Oh, yeah, it was Asus. Disney NetPal by Asus. I'm gonna buy this.
How much are they selling?
8.9-inch Princess Notebook. Currently unavailable. We don't know when or if this item will ever be back in stock.
Huh.
It's advertised as having a 5-hour battery life and operating system Windows XP Home Edition. That sounds great. Look at the specs. Intel Atom N270 processor, 1.6 gigahertz. Now that's at the top of its line. 1 gigabyte DIMM RAM. Excuse me, I also said DIMM. 160 gigabytes of a 5400 RPM hard drive, 8.9 inch screen, Intel integrated graphics. This honestly looks like a great. What the fuck is this OS skin they have on here? What is this shit? Can you show this to the viewers, please? Look at that. What? Safe.
What the?
Fun. Easy. You got the World Wide Web in the bottom corner
What is this
there.
iCarly bullshit?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. It looks like the pear phone shit. That's always kind of strange, you know? Those like fake technology in TV shows. Like just to avoid copyright. I think Plain Rock made a video on it where he like recently actually, where he actually bought the camera Freddy uses in iCarly, and he also he used it and he bought a Pear book and Pear phone, and basically a Pear book is you just slap a Pear sticker on a MacBook, but a Pear phone somebody like individually like skinned this thing, not skinned it, but like they created a toy phone from the ground up with a Pear logo on it, and it tried to emulate the iCarly style, like the OS. And he couldn't do shit with it because it was literally like a sticker on a phone. But it was definitely an entertaining video. And also, Freddy's camera sucks shit. Freddy's camera sucks. It was $5,000 MSRP when it was first made. Hold on. I like he's awesome. iCarly. Look up camera. Freddie Benson iCarly wiki fandom. I want to check out the iCarly wiki.
There's like a fandom wiki for everything, dude.
I know. The low-res ass PNG in the background of the website. Look at this. Hold on. This is their PNG they have here. I also like how the name right there, Fredward Benson. All right. Where's my Y? There it is. All right. I love that amazing web design they have here. Speaking of this, this video is sponsored by me.
By Wix.com.
By Wix and Squarespace. They both sponsored us. We love those guys up there.
What if they're really saying this?
We are not sponsored by Wix or the other guy, Squarespace. I almost said Airbrush. I don't know why. I'm staring at the PNG of Gibby on the website, and I'm trying really hard not to laugh. He's so low res too. Look at look at this. Look at this. Hold on. Oh man, Gibby's a riot. His YouTube.
You said 7.
Oh, I did. I didn't even mean to type that. Shout out to Sad World, by the way. Again, we're a very big YouTube channel. We want to shine a spotlight on the small ones. Sad World is run by Gibby of iCarly. I forget his name. What's his name? Do you remember his name?
Noah Monk.
Noah Monk, yes.
I don't know if that's how you pronounce the last name.
Monk. Whatever your name is. Mr. Noah. Alright, Mr. Noah, we love your videos here at Chinese Takeout. We are in fact, we are starstruck.
You on the podcast, just like how you went on your computer's podcast and the official podcast.
If you come on this podcast, Mr. Noah Monk, I'm not sure if that's how I say your name, Mr. Noah. We will be eternally grateful. It will gain an extra 2 views, and honestly, it would probably be funny as shit to have you on here too. I don't even know if you are not watching this video. We will probably tag hashtag Sad World.
Unless we have our fans send him this clip on Twitter or something.
Yeah, I don't know if we should do that. I don't want to annoy the guy.
Dude.
Yeah, because
he's through so much with just iCarly.
Yeah, poor dude, man. He had to like take his shirt off and dance in iCarly as
just a fat dude who got laughed at.
I mean, I'm gonna admit it's pretty funny. It's pretty funny in the context of where he is today, but it's also like kind of degrading to the poor dude. Yeah, I can't say for certain that any of this is good in any context for Mr. Noah's career, but I wish him the best.
It's like almost all he's known for, and I feel really bad about that.
Yeah. Unless we, the big conglomerates here at Chinese Takeout Incorporated, can manage to spread the word about Sad World, and maybe then he will be bigger than iCarly itself.
Sad World's a great channel.
Please.
I think one of my favorite skit from it is Cookout.
Cookout's very funny. That's also probably my favorite skit too. What else can we talk about?
Stories. I don't know.
Stories.
Feel like really checking on the audio because of the fuck up. And we've been recording for 15 minutes, and we don't know if it's like worse or any better.
If it's worse, then we're not altering anything. We're just uploading this.
I'm just apologizing right now in case it is terrible.
If I'm very loud because I'm the output, then yeah, you can check if you want.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and check it. Okay, I'm recording again, and I should stop talking away from the mic, really. So that's the only problem. The audio is fine.
All right, very good. We're back in business.
Yeah.
Anyway, stories.
Yeah, stories.
Liam said earlier. So basically,
let me read the message again, so I could, because I kind of forgot.
Refresh our memory. Yeah.
Did he tell you?
He rushed a 5th grader. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So
I'll try to tell this on behalf of Liam, unless you want to, of course.
I guess we could both. Who wants to go first?
If you have any fill-ins, tell me. But
I believe we're sorry that Liam couldn't make it because he had to go.
Yeah, he had to.
So
I had a joke, but it wasn't funny. Anyway, so the story of how he rushed a 5th grader. So Liam, for context, he is in a school that goes up to, I believe, 8th grade. Oh no, Linda's in here. Linda, come over here. You're on the podcast now. Because. Yeah. Okay. Well, Linda's here. That's my sister. I don't doubt that there will be kids screaming in the background momentarily. So Liam went ahead and he meant to scare some kid in his grade. I don't know, one of his friends on some.
Yeah.
And so he goes ahead and he screams at a kid, but the kid next to him, apparently this 5th grader, this little tiny kid, is scared shitless, and he's about to piss his pants, in Liam's words, not mine. And so he looks like he's about to pee everywhere. And he was extremely scared. Also, Liam, I feel I should mention, was dressed as a plague doctor.
Yeah, a whole ass outfit in school.
Yeah.
In real life school.
I don't know why, because today is June 15th, and Halloween is about a month and 15 days, or no, 16 days away. Oh, that's Linda. And but he yells it. I don't remember what he said. I believe it was, "Do you have pestilence?" Or
Yes,
something.
it was that.
Yeah. Hello, friends. I'm back. Anyway, so Liam yells, "Do you have pestilence?" at this kid, and again in a full-ass plague doctor outfit, and scares this one kid shitless. And apparently, the entire time, this kid is yelling like, "What's your name? What's your name?" like at Liam. Post him getting like just freaked the shit out by again Liam dressed in a whole plague doctor outfit. I feel I should also mention, since the kid is in 5th grade, he was probably a bit frightened by Liam's physique, because even though Liam is a skinny dude, he's like, I think 6'1", he tells me, or 5'9" now, because he said he shrunk 3 inches. Actually, no, what was that? 6'1", 6, 5, 11, 5'10". And yeah, I also got reminded of a story he mentioned earlier, and the story wasn't important. He just took a picture of a duck, I believe, outside of a school window.
Oh yeah.
But so it reminded me, because he was in a room where the computer lab previously was, and if any of you watching happen to know us, I'm guessing that's 90% of you, you will be familiar with JR Beats. Now, JR Beats, we'd love to have you on the podcast if you're listening, man.
Yeah. He said he wanted to be on. I forgot.
Yeah, he
to
said he wanted to
mention
be
that.
gone. Yeah. JR Beats would like to be on the podcast, and honestly, we would be honored. We just need cooperation from him. I have his Discord, so I'll go and tell him after this show.
Yeah.
Ask him. But me and him were sitting next to each other in computer lab, and I believe, I'm not sure if he remembers this, but we were in a woodworking class. I believe we were in wood shop. I'm again hoping this is JR Beats. So JR Beats is sitting right next to me, and we're in woodworking class, wood shop, and we're like doing this bridge assignment. It's like weight bearing loads on a bridge, so we're trying to build a structurally sound bridge. I believe it was JR Beats next to me, and also a young man named Xavier, who I used to be friends with. I don't really know him now. So
I think I have a photo of Xavier. You're
Yeah.
gonna see it right now. No one.
with him eating the marshmallow, right?
Yeah.
With him with the marshmallow in his mouth. Yeah.
Should we? Put
Great
that
guy.
in?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think that'd be just good from a moral standpoint. But it's a really funny image, I swear. I'll draw a rough sketch of it right now. So basically,
Without reference.
yeah, with that reference, I'll do that in a minute. Let me open up the game so I can do that. So basically, me and him, JR Beats, and Xavier are sitting next to each other, and we're all working on this bridge assignment. And it's a cramped room, and a ton of people are just smushed together. So we're all like working on this kind of like extremely close to each other. I feel I should mention that because it was like to an uncomfortable extent, and how like loud we were laughing afterward. Like everybody had to look at the room and see what we were doing. We were using this program. It was like Bridge Builder, whatever, 2018 or some shit. And
2008.
2018. And so on Bridge Builder, and there are these simulator pedestrians. Again, this looks like a mobile game ad. This entire like simulator looks like a mobile game ad in terms of graphics.
Oh god.
Not the ones rendered in like Maya, but the ones rendered
Nathan's
in like
back, and he's not requesting.
some more free. I don't know. And so we're doing this. People are walking across the bridge, traveling on the cars and stuff, and they're enjoying their time, living a peaceful life. Apparently, with you can increase the slack on some objects, and also I have a huge structural bridge because I believe I had 3 partners compared to the average 2 because there was more people in the class. Hence why JR Beats and Xavier were both very close to me, and so I have the bright idea to put, I believe it was like a steel beam, just kind of. Oh, Nathan's wanting to join, but in a minute. A steel beam just kind of off to the side where this bridge is. I believe it was like somewhere under a one of the what is it called? The structural, like it was a part of an integral stone, like holding the structure of this bridge. I decided to put a weight bearing load. I believe it was like a cube or something. I don't even know how the program even render any of this stuff because in the reality we're just making a wooden bridge for a woodshop class. But I do this, and there are people walking on the bridge. I run the simulator. Everybody dies. Literally, everybody dies, and the entire bridge falls apart. And it looked so dodgy in animation. It was like how like inexpert animators, amateur animators will. They have a tendency, at least in like these mobile game ads, to make everything very slow. It looks like they rip it from like a asset store. It was kind of like that. It was kind of like that for how these pedestrians are moving and falling. Some cars crashed. There was a truck that went completely overboard into the water, and it was honestly like pseudo graphic. It was like playing Roller Coaster Tycoon and seeing like everybody on the roller coaster die. But it was from a instead of a bird's eye view. It's just from a third dimensional standpoint, like in front of the structure. And God. We laugh really hard because it looks so stupid, and also how the bridge fell is that it also kind of glitched at one part where half the bridge was still on, but then it like kept on falling off, and people kept on like, they were kind of in a standstill in the middle of the air because gravity was not allowing them to fall. Because like some people were just walking in place. That was pretty funny too. I think that was a lot of the reason we were laughing as well. At least they were laughing. And that was quite funny. Unfortunately, there were no generic screaming sound effects added like Roller Coaster Tycoon. If there were, that would be great. And we laughed really hard.
Was there like blood graphics?
No, there were not blood graphics, unfortunately, because it was like I believe it was actually professional software. This is like actual software that like
it's
renders
not meant to be a game.
Like no, it's a simulation software. Like it actually went pretty in depth with building a bridge, but like it was just not executed very well in my opinion.
I'm imagining this shit, but like as a basic ass mobile ad for like a game.
I mean, that's essentially what it looked like. It was like, can you kill all the pedestrians? it was really bad.
It's like playing Death Click or Casualty.
Yes, indeed it is. I don't even. What is Death Click or Casualty?
It's you just have to kill all the stickmen, and that's it.
Oh, I probably seen that from like any ad.
I used to play
before.
that shit all the time when I was like 7 to 9.
Yeah, if you played it at that age, I probably played it too.
Yeah, I bet Nathan plays it now. But
I bet he
that's
plays
a
it
funny
now.
joke that I might cut out.
Yeah, so
Anyways, speaking of Nathan, let's let him in.
Let's let you in here, man.
He's
Go ahead.
invited in.
You're invited. Exclusive club here.
Do you think his internet went out?
Yeah, no, I think he's either dead.
Yep.
Yeah, he's gone. He's gone. He's a little shy. Look at that, his internet went out. We're laughing really hard at this, so everybody's forced to look at our screens. Bridge building simulator, and also the entire class laughs because of how funny this is. And everybody's laughing their asses off, and then the teacher walks behind us and is so angry and just kind of like gives us a stare look and is like, please quiet down, and then walks to like another corner of the room. It was really fun.
He doesn't even tell you stop fooling around with the app.
No, apparently that didn't cross his mind. That didn't cross ours either. It was hilarious as fuck, and we still continued to do it for the entire class period. That also reminds me, we also had to build a house, like conceptualize interiors. That was actually very fun, and it also looked like a mobile ad. I don't know why the school has such access to mobile ads.
The worst crack house or something.
Actually, J.R. Beach did that. He made a crack not actually. We had to do it, and he actually could see our progress virtually because of how the assignment worked. It was like Schoology, but for house interior building. Like he can just check in at any time and grade us
actually sounds
based
like
on
a
our
fun
progress.
class.
No, it actually was very, very fun. We got to work with all sorts of tools, and the teacher was actually a really cool dude. Honestly, I kind of do miss that woodworking class. I also got a really good grade in it too.
I
it was a lot of fun.
It wasn't a hard class.
It actually kind of was with the bridge building, at least.
Was it just
unfortunately
not that great application?
Yeah, it wasn't. Both the applications I'm talking about here aren't too great. Actually, no, the bridge building one was actually all right. Shitty.
You
the
should try to
design,
re-download it and recreate the the disaster.
If I could, that program, it's actually kind of not complicated, but it was definitely a pain in the ass to use with how janky it was, and
And
also
to
how
learn.
to actually go and learn the what is necessary to build a bridge. Again, I'm not sure the complete relevance because we were in woodworking class where we built bridges with popsicle sticks and sanded wood. So, all fun, great fun. That class was a lot of fun. But so speaking of the crack den software, so we're making this house, and I remember he made the requirements were like to make a huge ass living room. And I'm not sure if you've ever seen those memes where it's like, "This is my ideal house," but it literally like looked like that exactly, like
Oh my God.
how like there's like that top down view, but you could actually simulate it. You could simulate the house, and it would look so stupid whenever you simulated it that it was just so funny whenever we did it.
What if that meme started from like someone in your class that made that huge ass living room and then like uploaded a photo of the layout?
That would be pretty funny. That would be pretty funny. Um, is it within? Is it likely? Probably not, but I think like a lot of
Possibly
people
not.
do use that software. I think it was also free. I'll have to remember the name of it later. I'll show it for show and tell next time. But that was fun. Oh yeah, one kid almost cut his finger off.
Oh my, what?
Um, if I remember correctly, and I'm not sure if this is dramatization, but like some kid almost cut his finger off, like he was bleeding in the woodworking class.
I really hate the image in my head, and you haven't even described it.
He was using, he was like literally using like a hacksaw to cut something. So yeah, he was. I can't remember what we were doing, man. It was like the final project in that class too, but I can't remember because that class was like really short and also kind of boring. Man, what were we? I think we were like building like a box or something, like Jesse Pinkman, how he obsessed over building a box in Breaking Bad, right? It's like it's kind of like that. Is that even Breaking Bad? Or is that Malcolm in the Middle? I can't even remember, dude. Let me look that up. Hold on, Jess. Yes, crafting his wooden box. He made a wooden box in woodshop class. It was kind of like that, and yeah, I don't know how this dude managed to cut himself. I really don't. That's about all the memories I have from that class. Oh yeah, I remember I did.
Was he like swinging so fucking fast and hard, and then suddenly his finger was in the way?
No, he just wasn't looking, if I remember correctly. He gashed halfway into his thumb, but it didn't fall off. It actually healed, I believe. He had to get some stitches, but he's all right. Yeah, it wasn't very graphic at all. Actually, he just wasn't looking.
Oh my God.
Oh, there's been a Windows 11 leak.
Oh yeah, they said that Microsoft is gonna stop supporting Windows 10 in like 4 years.
Huh. I wish I could still use Windows 7, man. I really wish I could still use Windows 7. If they still supported it and developers still supported Windows 7, I don't doubt I'd be on Windows 7 right now.
Yeah.
What am I gonna say?
You were
Do you have any stories?
You were gonna mention another story, like I think from the same class.
Oh yeah, there was computer class actually, which came a semester afterward. I was doing a presentation where I had to pitch a business, and I have my two classmates working with me. I don't even think I need to name them for relevance. I don't even think that's something that needs to happen. So we're pitching a presentation, and the idea, I believe it was we literally just like predicted cloud services, but we made them better. We basically tried to do like cloud services for like gaming and shit, but made them more relevant and also made it so that I don't know, you actually get, if you want to, I believe there's a subscription pay for a computer with that cloud service, and it seemed like an alright idea. Obviously, it wasn't a perfect idea. And of course, we needed to give a quota for like businesses. Basically, it was like Shark Tank.
I just heard an explosion in the city. I mean, in the neighborhood. But go on.
That was great. He lives in California, by the way, so that's why. So we're doing this presentation, and all I can remember from it is that a lot of the class liked it for the pitch, right? But I did most of the speaking for the presentation because like my classmates that were working with me, bless their souls, they did not know much about computers, and they were just kind of like working with me there. We also had to use Excel for that project too. That was actually a pretty fun part of the project. That's beside the point. When we're actually pitching it and we're showing our spreadsheet, showing like the actual cost of what we might need to do, they start doing Fortnite dances. They start doing Fortnite dances behind me. And I thought it was funny at first, but then they do it for the entire presentation. They do it the entire presentation. I'm just trying to pitch an idea while they're just like doing the flaws and the L in the background and shit, and they're like waving their arms around. It's pretty funny in hindsight, but at the time they didn't even say anything during the entire presentation. One of them actually added on politely, because both of these people are my friends. I don't talk to them anymore, unfortunately, but both these people are my friends, and they tried to pitch in really, but they just didn't know what to do, so they're just doing Fortnite dances the entire time. Somebody records it. And I'm sitting there, and I believe it was a teacher actually recorded it, so it wasn't like posted on the internet or something. It was actually just a playback of our presentations, our slideshow, what we wanted to. That was a lot of fun.
You just reminded me, in art class, me and Steven were in the same class. Steven is my brother, by the way. We sat at the same table with two good friends that I haven't talked to in a while, but for art class we had to like make a phone and add apps and whatever, and we also had to make our own app for it. And so we decided to, make the phone, make the apps and whatever. It was easy. But our own app that we made, it was it was called 69, and the icon was literally just the number 69, and then surrounding it was like a bunch of colors that added up to just black and brown. And when we did the presentation, the dude, one of our friends who I guess was presenting it, who was in the group, he was like, so there's YouTube, there's Facebook, there's messages, and then there's this app, 69, and when you open it, you just die. And that was it.
That sounds phenomenal. It reminds me of
I don't know why we came up with the name 69.
Probably because it was
funny.
Appealing to your main demographic. That's all I can say. Appeals to your main demographic.
I remember I was in the living room with my uncle and his friend and my mom, and they were all drunk. I think Steven was there too. I remember my uncle's friend was like, I forgot what joke was. He was he was saying like, so there's a lot of population because there was this great war, and then suddenly everyone just started fucking, and it was the great fucking of 69. And I just started laughing. And then my mom like hit me and was like, how do you know about that?
How old were you?
Like 13.
What do you mean, how do you know about that? Remember in that same class,
he said all the races mixed, and that became the great fuck.
Nice. So in that computer class. Oh yeah. What's up?
So I'm here in California, and kind of basically next to, shut the fuck up, car, next to Los Angeles. People get fucking wild. This is kind of the ghetto. Lately I've been hearing literal explosions in the sky, but that's not a big deal. As this, it was just like late at night, and I'm on my PS Vita. My mom's playing like the PlayStation, I think, or whatever. Steven's on his Chromebook. We're just sitting in bed, and then and our bed is right next to the window that's out the alleyway. We just we just suddenly hear the loudest fucking explosion, and the world just goes white for like a frame. And we hear car alarms everywhere and shit, and there's smoke. This is right outside our window. We're on the 3rd floor too, and the world shakes too. And then like 5 seconds later, we hear we hear this guy scream, "My car! My car!" So they, so I think you get it. They blew up a fucking car right outside our window for a 4th of July.
Was there any even like news coverage or anything?
I don't
like,
think so.
what?
I didn't see any.
Oh my god. His car. His car, man. That poor dude. That poor dude.
We're just sitting on our beds, just chilling, and then. I remember also like days later seeing some tow truck coming to tow it out, and I have a video on my PS Vita of them doing it. I think there was also glass everywhere when the explosion happened. Of course.
Was
poor
the car
dude's car.
recognizable, or was it like mutilated beyond recognition?
It was. I think it was recognized. It was like a pretty old car, but still, a dude's car was blown up.
His entire car is gone. He can't even get to work. He can't even like.
I will never.
He
forget.
lives in LA.
I will never forget the loudest fucking boom, the world shaking, and also just white. I remember you were gonna tell a story right before the explosion story.
Yes. I was in that computer class, and this is a very small one. I don't know why she made me make a storybook. She made me write a storybook in that class, computer class.
In computer, okay.
In computer class, and we just used Google Slides to make a basic summarization of what we'd be writing. And I got an A on the assignment, but I was just really confused because it's a storybook assignment. I love storybooks. Kind of running dry here. I'm thinking about what's. You got any funny?
Did you finish the storybook story?
That was it. We just wrote a storybook in computer class. We just wrote a summarization through Google Slides. Not even a storybook. Literally, it was like just put in clip art with a story. And it felt very uninteresting. All the stories. I remember one girl did something about like a donut. That was it. It was just a story about a donut, and it got like eaten or something. Cheer and applaud. My choir class. Remember we had to make a meme for extra credit about choir.
Oh, I remember I had to.
And
I didn't have to, but it was a choice, like extra credit choice for English class this year.
Yeah. Oh, this year. Oh, wow. No, this was like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
And so for my choir class, I could get an extra credit for making it. And of course, I took it up. But I remember one of the demonstrations was, you know, the picture of a small like African kid that's like bones thin, just dancing.
No.
No, well, apparently that's what was funny, and she put it on the screen and just said "fish when dancing." I don't know who Fish is or what he does when he's dancing.
I think
it's a really skinny African.
I think he's mean. I think they mean when fish are out of the water.
Well, no,
they're
like
dying.
I don't know. I remember I heard his Fish. I think it was like his last name. I would think. If it is an actual, I don't get it. I just had a picture of a kid dancing.
Your mic keeps cutting out little by little. You should probably.
Yeah, I'll.
Hello, no audience of one. You are listening to the Chinese Takeout podcast, episode 4 live. And is this show gonna go on? Okay.
Yes. Now all the kids aren't here, despite my wishes, so they'll probably yell. That'll be fun. We'll have them on the podcast. They're new guests. What else we got? Any other stories? Oh, we got
He's
Nathan
back.
in here.
Would you
Nathan.
like to explain how everything is broken and what does that mean?
Yeah, get in here. Please tell us.
Discord has been just like everything I've been trying to use just continuously breaks itself every hour. For the past 5 hours, Discord, Epic Games, and Steam have turned themselves off, like internet-wise, every hour, and I keep having to get my dad to change the schedule, and he's getting really pissed at me. Anyways, when I first left, like, so I was gonna speak, and I was waiting for you guys to finish that discussion when I joined back, and then it disconnected again at 11:04. So, um, uh, before that, I actually choked on some water, and then I started coughing. You should have left me on the stage. It was great. There was like 3 different people talking to me all at once, most of them screaming. It was pretty good content. You really missed out right there.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just gonna stick around in here and say everything once in a millennia.
Alright.
That's about it. Are we still playing Fortnite?
Oh my god, that was
Great.
so loud.
Okay. Are you gonna open back up Fortnite?
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna open back up Fortnite. I'm gonna open it back up.
I'm sorry. He's playing Halo 5 Guardians. He's playing.
Dude, I'm
Halo
gonna
5
back in Fortnite. I'm gonna.
That's better than Fortnite.
You guys could play Fortnite with me.
No, we can't.
Probably
We-
have to install
we-
it. Yeah.
I will have to
Wait.
pass up that offer because I don't really like the game too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. It's fine, I guess.
We can play like Realm Royale. You got.
Hey, I just realized
He's in.
since there's the Freddie Benson Wikipedia page, I'm looking. Why is he listed also as baby? Why is there a baby version of him?
What?
Who knows?
So it says Freddie Benson, adult, teenager, child, baby. You can like click on each individual part of his life. I'm guessing. So I don't know what relevance Freddie Benson as a baby has into iCarly, but surely enough, it was important enough to include in the Wikipedia.
After the
Also, there's the
Wikipedia,
new
I saw
iCarly.
this
Anybody seen that?
No.
I haven't.
I saw an ad for it. Is it any good?
I don't know. I don't own.
No one has Paramount Plus.
stuff. Yeah.
That's a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just saw an ad for it. I didn't know you needed like a whole different streaming service for it.
Yeah, I don't know what's with like every channel ever trying to get their own streaming service.
Who are these new
I
people?
should have farted into the microphone.
Okay, there's still Freddie, there's still Carly, there's still Spencer. Who is this woman and child?
Here we go. I got.
What about the woman who replaced Sam?
I'm not even sure if you could hear that.
We did.
Nice.
Yeah, that's the woman I'm talking about. This is the girl. Woman. Who? Who are these people?
No idea. You have to watch to find out.
They're in.
I guess I gotta buy a Paramount Plus subscription.
And of course, they recreated the interesting.
Yeah, funniest joke.
You know, the cover of Yes, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, no, I just put like random images I have on like
I
these
know.
photos. Yeah. I wonder what the iCarly community thinks of like if there's like an avid fan base for that show, as there's like something like The Office or like
Is there? I don't think there is.
probably. I wouldn't put it past it.
It's the
Where's
TikTokers
Stephen
that
Allen?
are the big fan.
They have their own web show and they're like Twitch streamers like in 2007.
And Spencer looks the exact same.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has not aged at all. So, good on you, Jerry Trainer.
It's just.
Oh shit.
Oh, what was that?
Jesus
Just
Christ, that's an
all over.
explosion. That sounds awesome. Glad.
You're an awesome guy.
Yeah, I'm just great.
He's
I got that give me
great.
swag.
You're-
Nathan, would you like
you're
to
near-
tell a
What?
funny story for the podcast, Nathan?
Running on nothing here, man. Come on, please.
I mean, really, there's nothing happening here. There's nobody else.
We're running
here,
out of
so it's a
ideas and
little sad.
content. Please.
Like we legit have nothing because we have like no guests, and there's like it's kind of been boring.
Yeah, it's
well-
been like one person talking whenever it's just one person talking in silence from the other.
One time, there was a guy, and I knew
Yeah,
him.
yeah,
and
buddy.
then,
Okay. Yeah, I got it.
I brutally murdered him in the forest behind my house with the hatchet I have. And I buried him, and then I lit the fire to cover up his body. But then after lighting the fire, it sort of spread, and I took the burned corpse that was like still sort of hanging together, right? You still have like some tendons and the bones, like the actual ligament material isn't burned. It's just like the majority of skin.
Alright. Yeah.
Right, so it blends in more with the ground. That was the idea there.
Oh, I see. Is that why that massive forest fire erupted in that forest?
Yeah. So like then the forest fire kept going. So I got out of the scene and I actually ended up burying it in this little like it's like a shed area, and it's right next to where the fire started. Anyways, I put it in there and then I hid it under the pile of logs that are in there. So if you were to just look, it's still there. I'm being serious about this.
All right. Yeah. Well, in fact, we were actually sending this footage to the police. They're actually avid viewers of this.
No.
Actually, would you also like to give the coordinates to?
I could pull up the coordinates. Here, I gotta go on Google Maps. We need longitude. Oh, we need Google Earth, then, don't we?
Yeah, Google Earth does a better job.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is this the shed that is on private property in the?
Yeah, it's sort of like
forest.
off to the side in that private property. Yeah, I think the shed is white. You know, there's a lot.
Oh, yeah, that one with like a ton of like. Yeah.
It's like where that fence used to be that the guy took down. It's right there. Here, if we'll just pull up Google Earth.
Who was the person you murdered there?
Oh, it was just some random dude that was running my neighborhood. I'm not even sure he lived here.
Just, no mercy. Just killed some dude for like jogging.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. We'll see. I can just go
how
there.
do you pull up longitude and latitude lines? Okay, no, it's telling me. Wait, do we need like the 42? Wait, no, that's. Where are the line things?
The line things. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, that's one of the explosions I keep hearing every single week, every single day.
The exact coordinates.
The sky went white.
42. It's 42 degrees, 26. There's like one of the upper commas, whatever those are called. 37.
There's a car beeping
there's
from
two
it.
of the upper commas. North. That's what it's telling me. That's what it's telling me it's on. It's like directly. The shed is directly on that grid line. If you want to look it up. And my house is somewhere near this forested area. If you want to meet me, I frequent the Best Buy, along with Genji on here.
Although, yeah, I'm at...
right next to the forest. And today I went out to the Target along that same road with Liam here.
Was the gift card actually valid?
It only has $10, so we didn't actually end up using it. Instead, I lied to Liam and I said, you know what? Anything else we buy will be on me, but for the Starbucks it'll be on him. And then we didn't buy anything else. So,
I got scammed.
Yeah, you got scammed.
Sounds like a lot of fun. All I have to say is that there are children in the background yelling.
That's right.
At least we finally got. At least we finally got one of the many explosions I keep hearing.
I didn't even hear
We
that.
actually got two. We got two. That's great.
No, one was just a regular firework. That was like one of the actual explosions.
No, there's just fireworks going off in his neighborhood like every other day. It's
I know that. We know that.
Liam doesn't know that.
Oh, Liam's
The audience might not know that.
You might want to listen to the podcast for the car explosion story I told.
Oh, what was that, episode 3?
No, it was this episode.
Oh, okay. What?
I have an idea for this episode of the podcast. Do you think we should like kind of do a split it in half thing where maybe if we get more people along the way, like we should film another part, but also include stories from here.
Actually, let's invite JR, and if he joins, it'll be another episode.
There you go.
All right.
There you go.
All right, right here. I can't say if I'm not. They all know.
Wait, no, you go.
JR Beats is not shit. JR Beats is a golden soul. He's just been caught amok many unfortunate
Okay, well, I don't like his music personally.
I love JR's music.
For Liam here, I'm not saying this for the audience. He's a rapper that went to a school that Gantion once went to. And now they know each other. And I think I tried.
Oh yeah, send him a link.
Yeah, send him
I
that.
think
Send
I
him that
tried
link.
to buy JR like Beats'
Oh yeah.
trademark one time. Like I prank called him and asked how much for his entire brand worth. And I
Oh.
did it in an Indian accent, so you know it was really, really official. That's all I remember about JR Beats is that I called him one time. He said, "Yo," and then I proceeded to ask if I could buy his near non-existent company.
I think where we're gonna end the podcast today is that I ate a veggie burger and I threw up because it tasted gross.
Oh, nice.
Why are there 3 UFOs here already?
If you hated this episode,
I think he's talking
That's-
about real life, not
that's-
just Fortnite.
Or we just make this like a one-off, like random ass episode. That doesn't really make much sense. It's just us talking. I don't really know what we'd call it, but that is really what this episode is, right?
episode 4, this is like kind of boring.
Yeah, there's your title right there. There's
Yeah.
not much here. It's more of a like listen to it as you fall asleep because there isn't much juicy info on it.
Yeah.
Except for
Yeah.
the beginning, I guess. Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
we have very exuberant episodes of the podcast, so I'd like to keep that kind of consistent. But
Yeah.
All right, I think we should just make this like a one-off. Like I don't know why we made this. This was
I mean, I know why.
It'll be titled, "This is boring. Don't listen."
there. You go.
We don't mean for it to be boring. Like we literally just don't have a choice
We
otherwise.
don't have
Yeah.
enough people for content. So, yeah.
What if we made it like a mini episode where you just include like the best parts and you edit it like super down,
That's what I was sort of saying.
like a mini
I
podcast
think
instead
it's
of like
too
the entire
long
thing.
to be a mini.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like cut
Alright.
like all the good stories down to like.
All right.
That's
So
key,
today
maybe.
I'm gonna say
Yeah.
something right here. I'm gonna say that was in real life. I'm being serious. Do turn this into the police. I'm too embarrassed to do it myself. All right. Now you're gonna edit that and put that right next to the part where I
Yeah.
explained how I did actually murder that one guy.
I'm actually gonna just leave
who's
it like
walking.
this,
That's
so
the same
that
guy that killed me. Oh, there's two.
I just looked to my right and somehow both my brother and sister are playing Candyland right now. They just set up an entire thing on my bed
Oh,
Where did
playing
they
did
find
you
Candyland.
finish disowning
Well,
your
no.
brother because he won in Candyland?
Oh yeah. My sister disowned my brother for winning in Candyland.
That was nice. I was on call for that.
My brother's calling her out. She's saying she's cheating. Linda, are you cheating? How's she cheating? What's happening? She's just moving the characters amok. She's just
Reboots right
moving
there.
them
I don't know
like.
if you want to make a dash for that.
Alright. I'm gonna kick Liam. I hate him. Bye.
All right, great. Say goodbye, Liam. This is for you. I'm not sure if he's actually gonna kick you. It was a joke.
Alright, we're gonna stop recording. This episode was pretty boring, you know.
It's pretty boring.
Give me a high five if you loved this episode.
I want this to be the final.
You hear that car?
I'm like, anyways.
You hear that guy?
Yeah.
Okay, look. I'm gonna say something. This is gonna be the final words that anybody hears in the podcast. Okay,
Goodbye.
everybody? No. That's not it. That's not it. Okay, this is what it's gonna be. My mother is sleeping currently, and
Oh no.
I
Oh.
I have a bomb planted inside my house right now with Liam, and I currently have a knife pressed up against his neck, and I'm about to slit it. After I slit it, I'm going to put his body in the basement, stab my father, blow up the bomb attached to the foundation of my house, proceed to then escape through the forest, land right where that other dead body was, and from there I'm planning on
And as Liam's rebooting you. in
yeah,
this
he's
game.
rebooting me right now in game, so this makes it way better.
That sounds
And
good.
as I'm
Are you
doing
gonna
that,
be like a
I'm
necrophiliac? Or
That's right.
You
I'm
have
gonna
to
rape the dead
Oh my
body.
god. I thought you were gonna say like after that's done, you're gonna go for Gentian.
Oh yeah, that is my next target. So if I don't get caught
Alright,
by
yeah.
the police in the first part, he is my next target. For sure. Yep, you're my next target, Gentian. You have 13 hours.
13 hours.
13 hours.
So,
yeah,
would
Nathan,
you like
what-
to go to like a movie first, or like what's the plan? Seen that new
Yeah, I suppose you
Luca
could.
film, the Pixar?
You could if you wanted to.
No, like
Yeah,
dinner
new
and a
Space
movie
Jam,
first
you
before
know.
murdering me.
I'm
That
about to
sounds.
die.
The new Space Jam too.
Yes. Oh,
Yep, there was another explosion.
vehicle.
Right when I hit mute, it exploded.
Imagine not
Alright,
being
go.
able to get in the vehicle.
Well, I was missing it.
So you said you would kill Liam first, right?
Yeah, Liam's the
Alright.
first, and then Mom, and then Dad, and then Bomb,
Mom.
and then you, and Doreen, and Linda, and your mother, and your father. And after I'm done with that, I plan for the police to probably catch up to me, because, you know, I'll be either riding a bike or I would have stolen a vehicle, which is pretty hard to get away with without the cops seeing you, especially in such a nice city like Novi. There's a guy to our left.
Alright.
So, yeah, that's what I'm thinking, is I'll probably die. And that's the plan so far.
What about Justin?
I already said he's gonna die in the blast.
Oh, I see.
I'm gonna check on the Instagram question box and see if there's anything. Alright, we got 2 questions. Gentian, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here, but there are children yelling.
Okay, kill them.
Yes. Okay, yeah. What's the question? This is why I don't let you guys play Candyland. You literally walk. That's the entire game. You walk.
Yeah.
I will. How many?
Oh,
Your turn. You got one.
And plus, we're gonna either die here because there's no other reason here actually.
Alright, yeah. What's the question?
Alright, we have 2 questions. First one from Super Weeb. His question is, how many shrimps do you have to eat?
All of them.
I believe Nathan had a fungus growing in his house a month ago, so that was great.
Should I cut out the
love
screaming?
No, you should keep it in.
Okay. It's just little kids fighting over Candyland over all of the things. But yeah.
Okay, I now have
Is there
to
supposed to
act
be a joke
out,
with that first
killing
question?
you,
Because I don't get it.
So,
Is
we're
it
gonna
like a
do that
reference
now.
of some sort?
Alright.
Anyways,
I
second
believe
question.
he's talking about the
We need to move this closer.
Alright, so the second question is from Joseph, who goes to my school. He asks, is Inglewood still shit? This is more of a question for me.
I can answer this one. I can take care of it. No, it is a great neighborhood. I suggest you move back here, Joseph. I believe you should really live here. The community's great. And if you're a big fan of explosions and fireworks, who isn't? I believe you'll like it a lot here.
Yeah.
You will be shot. You will be shot in the face.
I think you'll love those police sirens every single waking day.
Alright, I now need to murder Liam. So
And
I'm
what
gonna do
else?
that now.
Oh, okay,
So,
go ahead.
If you can just be quiet, I'll do that.
Wait a minute. What?
Alright.
What?
Just stand still, Liam, okay? Okay? Alright, now I have to leave the room because otherwise
He's really doing it.
somebody's gonna find this body. Let me just put you underneath my bed if you don't mind.
On the camera.
You can't
Alright.
because it's
I can turn on the camera.
Okay.
Alright, here we go. No, you can't turn your camera on here, you're right.
Unless you record a video and just send it to me,
No,
after
it's
after everything's done. Okay, good.
Take a picture. Take a picture.
No. Just get off the chair. Get off the chair. Okay. That works. My desk almost fell over. That's fine. We'll just put his body down. You need to get... Go under there. Okay. Now I need to do father.
Nice and alive.
you know that this does mean your time is coming, Gentian.
I do. I'm actually going to be confirming if Liam is dead. So, that's just the confirmation there.
Anyways, to answer the question finally, no, Inglewood is not shit.
I already answered that question like 5 minutes ago. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm just clarifying just in case no one got it.
Okay, yeah, no one. So, Nathan, how are the last 8 people in your Fortnite Battle Royale? How are they, how's that going? The 8 people remaining.
So, I just got back. I'm getting the status quo. So, Mother didn't really put up much of a fight. She was already asleep. Went down real easy. Alright, Father was awake. I sort of had to sleep up. Or I had to go behind the couch and then stab him from behind. I went directly for the heart and then I slit his neck.
Okay.
He's dead right now. So now all I have to do is the bomb. So I'm gonna go do that right now. I'm just gonna leave my house through the window, of course. So, yeah. Gentian, I'll see you in maybe 5 hours.
13, you said at 12 p.m.
13? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
This place is good.
All right, out the window.
This place is good.
Well then,
Leg up.
I'm going to say it by myself because
Leg up.
I'm the think of that.
All right, adios. I'm gonna go now.
You go to Frosty. You're not Frosty today. You're not be. You're gonna go over here
and there he goes.
if you want.